Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations. How's everyone doing? Hopefully this is loud enough because I used to hear in the past how people couldn't hear me. So try to make sure you can actually hear me. So looking at 2 episodes of Star Trek Discovery, in this case Project Daedalus, and the episode Red Angel. The Red Angel. Let's look at Project Daedalus first. So the Discovery crew infiltrates Section 31's headquarters. Suspicions arrive that the crew may have a traitor in the midst. Meanwhile, Berman tries to help Spock, but her efforts don't go as planned. This episode was actually directed by Jonathan Frakes. I did not realize it until, after I watched it. And I gotta say, when it comes to, directors from Star Trek, in my opinion, he and as well as LeVar Burton, I think they both do a fantastic job when it comes to directing episodes of Star Trek. Since, they have been, cast members of the show, they always seem to know, okay, this is what we need to do when it comes to an episode. They'll, say, okay, I don't think he had an input, say, okay, we want to add this bit of story element. But at the same time, they will be able to help and give, a bit of acting direction to, help be able to say, okay, this is the money grab of the episode. This is the dramatic element of it. In this case, the character of, Aram, she is a crew member on Discovery who, basically had an accident and she has a lot of cybernetics. And in a way, she is always able to, say, okay, do all of her work fairly quickly. But one thing that is going on is that she is actually being given information from Section 31.
Shield coding at 90%.
In a way, and basically being controlled in a way, since she has a lot of cybernetics in her that are being able to be told, basically not manipulation, but basically a mind thing on her, say, okay, you must do this and all that. And I thought even there's a flashback when she's say, I'm thinking about my memories, and she's thinking about it before her accident with her, her guy, and it's just say, okay, yes, this may be small, but it helps give a bit of character development, and that, say, yes, it's say, okay, yeah, how she came before, and how she is feeling now, in a way. At the same time, while this is going on, Spock and Burnham, they're both going through their own things, they're playing chess at one point, and yeah, I think the acting, is really good between them. They work really good jobs. And yeah, I kind of think, them just having a conversation while they're playing chess, and Spock just going to say, hey, I like having these emotions. I like the fact that I'm not just having to just, I'm stoic, or something like that. So yeah, I thought this episode was really good. At one point, when near the end of it, they are trying to figure out who is the one that is giving giving all the information, and eventually they land on a ship where Aram goes basically she's just saying, hey, you need to get out of here because I'm gonna hurt you.
Burnham, you're all right.
I'm fine.
Miriam's compromised. Something's controlling her through augmentation.
Commander Burnham.
No!
And all that stuff. So yeah, I thought this was a really good episode, especially when she's giving a final memory at the end. So, pretty good. So, the Red Angel. Burnham is stunned when she learns her ties to Section 31 run deeper than she ever fathomed. On with the identity of the Red Angel, the U.S. Discovery goes to work on its most critical mission to date. So yeah, in the past they've talked about the character of the Red Angel. In a way, basically it'll pop up ever so often whenever they go. But what it actually is, it is a time traveler from the future who will sometimes show up in moments of like, hey, like you have helped out a planet or something else. And at the same time, they're just like, say, hey, Michael, it's a future you, in a way. And they're trying to say, okay, we need to set up a trap to basically figure out how to stop future me, in a way. And I thought the, dramatic elements, like, say, when, Mirror Universe Giorgio, when she's basically trying to, when the plan is to put Michael in a chair and release all the oxygen.
Grandfather paradox. Future Burnham would not exist if present Burnham were to perish.
Which means I have to be the bait.
And all that. So the Red Angel will show up and save her. And the fact that, although, yes, she is the mirror version of her, but at the same time, how far they're willing to say, okay, I still care about her and all that. So yeah, the dramatic elements of that are pretty good. And at the same time, Spock, he is worried about her and all that. Yet at the same time, he's like, say, hey, the mission is important, she'll be okay. And yeah, I feel like that's kind of like classic Star Trek. Spock was always a character who, yes, we need to take the mission. Yes, someone can get hurt, but the mission, in a way. And yeah, I do kind of really like the twist at the end of it, in which it's revealed that the person who is involved, who actually is the angel, is her mother.
No.
And it's just say, I was not expecting that. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Both of these episodes I thought were really good. I did. So yeah. See you next time.